Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWDadman, but you already know that, and I don't actually know if you can see the. I don't think you can see the game version on the KSC screen. But they did update the game. This is the first patch, so just to see if it runs any better, since. I mean, it was far from unplayable for me, but nonetheless, I kind of want to see whether it got better, especially on the part where the KSC itself made the game kind of lag. Something like this. There is also like a double engine thingy. Yeah, exactly. Then obviously we don't need the oxidizer in this part. We're gonna use air breathing engines. I think the Panther should be fine. Why this doesn't attach on both nodes, I do not know. And then we're just gonna build a little plane here. Put this down here for now. Okay, so this now, weirdly enough, if I move my mouse up and down while holding the middle mouse button, it now goes along this axis for focus thing, like for moving the camera, which is really weird. Either way, and it also doesn't reset, which is also okay, I guess. That was kind of annoying on the old version. Then we're gonna need a bunch of these. That should be enough. And we're gonna need wings. I think the mid ones should be doable. Center of lift, center of mass. And then just don't make them so broad, make them a little bit angled. Base length. This is now fighter jet. You basically don't need to be very like a Hornet or something, I don't know. Yeah, those are fine as they are. Yeah, that's fine. Then, what we definitely don't want to forget. That's perfectly where it should be. What we definitely don't want to forget is putting some stabilizers back here. Maybe a little bit bigger ones. Maybe you don't. Or you do, and I just... Yeah, something like this, but further in the front. Like... want those here. And like... less at an angle, and like in here. Yeah, that's better. That should work. So lift is fine. What I do want to do for these is advanced controls. You don't pitch and you don't roll. And that one should mirror that. Yeah, good. As for the okay. The frickin' scrolling on this menu is still shit. Collapse that. You also should be pretty easy to... you don't yaw. While you don't pitch or roll. That should be fine. These also have, like, engine modes, but I think the standard mode is gonna be fine for us. Now we just need frickin' gear. They apparently also did fix the problem with the landing gear frickin' braking fuel flow. So it now doesn't screw itself over. Okay, this should be fine. We can launch this on runway 1 and have a look whether the game runs any better. Because it by far didn't run bad for me, but it ran at like 30 FPS while flying over KSC, which is subpar. Everything here seems to work. So what we're gonna do is hide this freaking thingy down here. Oops. Camera. Thank you. And then we're gonna just start. Excuse me? Why? Okay, that doesn't make sense. What did you do? Do I not have enough lift? Do I need bigger wings? Which, if that's the thing, kinda weird. Reloading still takes a bit too long for me, but... Oh, one of the engines is not getting enough fuel. Like, enough air. These need more air. Air intake is low. That's why. Okay. Revert to VAB. I guess those radial intakes aren't the greatest. And it still does the thing where it first loads back to KSC and then puts you into VAB afterwards. Which I still think is a convoluted way of doing that. Either way. So yeah, those two alone are not, or 4 intakes alone are not gonna do it. Which means we need more intakes, which means I'm just gonna add a bunch of these. Here. And like, I don't know, here. Because those do more. Those are 0.01, those are 0.0025, so honestly these do nothing. That should already be way better. Not that I think that looks very good, but what shall I do? Yeah, that's better. That's way better. I still don't know what the weird hanging is that the game's doing. I also don't get what this is. What the fuck, game? Why are you turning when I pull up? That makes no sense. I'm gonna have to look at the surfaces real quick. If those move correctly before doing anything else. So if I press down, yeah, that's exactly what it should do. Pull you up. Those are the only things that do anything in terms of... I mean, okay, the gear also steers, but... yeah, that is counter... I don't get it. Why would you turn? You're not, like, off in any direction. You really shouldn't turn. That's straight. That's mirrored. It should, like, not... Gonna try again and wait until it's really fast until pulling up. So, I don't know whether it's, like, looking at the engine or something that makes the game lag. It seems like it. Because the stuttering is weird. Okay, I'm going at 140, 150 meters per second now. Let's try now. No. $160. Now? No. Why did you nosedive? Are the wings now weird? question. Did they introduce more bugs than they fixed? I don't know. Center of mass, center of lift. Okay, that should be fine, really. Like, if nothing else. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, put it behind there. Which, again, is gonna make it nosedive, so, slightly behind. Which means, actually... That's where it should be. I don't get it. Let me, make the... Why are you clicking through the thing and making me rip off the wings? Other thing. Control Z. Still doesn't work. Unless... Control... Okay, cool. For some reason, it is on English fucking layout. I have to press Control Y. Why ever Windows shortcuts don't fucking work correctly? Good. If you have a German layout, you have to press Control Y to get the Control Z function. Interesting. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the wingspan a little bit broader and put these a little bit further out. And hope that that works. Nice heat effect from the engine exhaust. I really should be able to take off at this speed. For some reason, I'm not. Why? Hold up? Why does this not have control? I do not understand how this works. Stop asking me whether I want to revert, by the way. And the game's hanging. I don't click revert without wanting to revert. Like, That's a fucking stupid pop-up. So, question, by the way, can you... Yes, you can F5 in the VAB. Can I also F9 into the VAB after I launch? We're gonna try that after this. Apparently, I need to... I don't know. Make the control surfaces larger. I don't... Or something. I don't get it. Just make this a fucking incredibly large wing. I don't know. Don't really need it to be. Why is this uneven? Oh, okay. That fixes itself after I'm done editing. I still don't get it though. I'm going to F5 in here and see if I can F9 back in here after I crash again. Gonna turn SAS off for now. Maybe that's fucking with the stuff. This isn't how that's supposed to go. So I just held F9 so it reloads. It's not faster than revert. It takes the same time. But for some reason, the wings are fucked. Let's try a different wing. Because the control surfaces are not doing what they're supposed to do. Let's try the ginormous wings. Just make them a little bit less thick. Oops. A little bit less long. A little bit less root thickness. Tip thickness. And those can stay. And then we put advanced controls, no yaw. And then everything should be fine. Again, we're gonna put some gear under that. That's not how you're supposed to work. Yeah, that's better. You have a motor as well, right? Auto friction control, steering enabled, inverted steering, auto adjust steering, gear extended, auto suspension, light enabled. You can enable the light, that's fine. But these don't have like frickin' like motors in them, so it's not that fucks with the controls. Launch. Okay, SAS off. What is this? Why is this broken? And judging by the way they move, the previous wings indeed had inverted steering for some reason for up and down. Also, these wings are apparently heavy. But now, we actually fly. Past the tower and everything, so... I don't know what's broken about the wings, though. Like, about these wings. That's weird. AF. That's also weird AF. Why do I focus on a single wheel? And why is it floating? Physics. Physics. I have to go. My people need me. Oh my god. Wait. Game. Would you do me a favor? And not rebind my stuff. Okay, you didn't rebind that. That is also still what it's supposed to be. So that's like... Yeah. Now it works again. For some reason, the game decides to make the buttons for or keys for time warp control not work after coming back into the game. For some reason, though, as you see, I am literally going into orbit. I have an apoapsis of 106 at the moment. That's on the other side of the planet. Hizocate. Like, all of my Hizocate to that. Like, my entire world full of Hizocate. I also just realized I could redo a meme that we used for that emote. And I'm just gonna put up the meme image here, and my recreation is gonna be with Kerbal, and you've already seen that, but yeah. This just keeps climbing, by the way. We are not accelerating, we are not slowing down. We are going at a steady 121 meters a second right into space. That's great. So, about that. Let's forget that happened. Okay? What? By the way, yeah, I don't know if camera controls are a little bit finicky. Where do we want to go next is the question. And the real answer to that is, let's try whether we can actually launch something a little bit bigger and go to Ilu this time. So, I guess the rest of this episode is gonna be a building episode where we just build a nice little Ilu lander. Now, I'm just gonna use the Mark I Explorer for that, cause why not? That's obviously gonna come back, so it needs a parachute. It also needs some control. It also needs, that's too big. Also needs some energy, so I guess we can just put some of these on here, but like that. Yeah. So we need a chute. That's the drogue, not the one I want. That, and we're gonna use 2 drogues on the side. Not that that's necessary, really. Can I put these here? Yeah. Make that 4. It looks way better. Then gonna put a heat shield on there because I don't know whether they will implement heating by the time I come back. Because I'm not sure if we're just gonna stay out a little bit longer. Obviously that needs a decoupler. So we decouple, then we pull the chutes. Good. So for the travel home, so to say, I want to put a small little... Small. I said small. That's not very small, but I guess that's hydrogen, so we're gonna put... Okay, it is small. Never mind. It's the smallest we're gonna get. So we're gonna put one of these on here as the return engine, so to say, Friggin' Elu doesn't have a lot of gravity, so we should be able to basically even launch on this. Like right now, this has a thruster weight. Do we actually have anything new in the engine here? No. This has a thruster weight of 0.33 on friggin' Kerbal. That literally tells us nothing because we still can't manipulate the settings for the thruster weight calculation. So, we're just going to assume this is fine. And we're gonna put a decoupler the size of a small city down here. No, seriously. Put a decoupler down here. And then we're gonna use some adapters. No. Maybe we just put a tiny little bit of lander under that. Like, I don't know. What would a good lander look like here? Like this. And then, like, I don't know, put frickin' decouplers, radial, 4 of these. Boom. Think these should be fine for Elu. This way, nobody needs like any sort of fuel line for this. We're just gonna strut this, strut this. You still go through. Yeah, you still go. Weird. Get rid of it. Why don't you detach it entirely anymore? That's actually a little bit shit. Kinda makes it impossible. Why did you reset my camera? I didn't middle click the top. There's a reason I have a focus point down here. Okay. This should be fine. Now, these don't actually get staged, so I don't know if we can disable staging. But it doesn't seem like it. So these just go with that. Maybe we put a little aerodynamic cap up here because... Actually... Game? No? What are you doing? Why are you magnetizing that to the frickin' ship? Wanted to put more. Yeah, okay, fine. And to get this up, we're just gonna put decoupler. We kind of do need like a little bit more of the hydrogen fuel for getting around. I hope this has enough delta V to get us to frickin' That should be fine. We do strut that again from here to here, and from the inside to the outside. And also from here to here. Just so we can be sure this doesn't wobble around. Okay. Call this the Elu attempt 2. Save that under Elu 2. We don't need this up. Then we need a decoupler. Set decoupler. Adapters. I guess there's like fueled adapters. We don't need to necessarily. That's a bit big. Why is there no middle? That will go. Don't do that. You're still doing that if I move the frickin'... That makes no sense. Anyway. That's the wrong one. Yeah. Maybe we want the large stuff, but that doesn't fit, so we're just gonna go with all the orange tanks. I did not click that. Go away. Let's see. Mainsail. Engineers report. Just gonna put this over here where it doesn't bother anybody. Thruster weight of 1.4. Nice. We also have like what? Well, what's my delta V? Why can I not see it there? 3.8, that's almost to orbit. Or basically to orbit. That's not on vacuum, so that doesn't count. We should be able to get to Elo and back with that. Right. I have no idea how much Delta V I actually need. Also, I have no idea how much Delta V this actually has in vacuum. We're gonna just try this, and we're gonna see. Clamp that on. Let's go with the... Why would you? Like, that's legit dumb. Those go, those go, those go, those go. Good, fine. I'd really still love for scrolling to be used for It makes no sense that I can scroll here because the building's larger, and then if I go over here, I can't. But I can scroll back in, but I can't scroll back out. Which I can if I'm, like, turning the camera. It's stupid. Makes no sense. I'm hitting a wall, but I'm not. Like, I'm hitting a wall, but I can still go over here. But I can't move further than this. But if I go here and move further, I can go over here. It actually moves you back in most of the way. That though. Doesn't move you completely back in. To as far as it wants you to be. The VAB is a little bit bugged. Just in general. So yeah, either way, let's see if this lags. Hello? Launch? I clicked launch. I can't launch. Why? That's new? That's definitely new. I can't launch my vessel. Because it doesn't like to. It worked here. Whatever. SAS on. Full throttle. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah. This does go smoother. I would expect this to lag more. Also doesn't actually tank the frame rate on the recording at all, which it would have on the previous version. So they did optimize it, which is good. Very realistic lighting. This being incredibly bright, up here being completely black. We also don't seem to have any wet noodle syndrome. The sun just rose above the horizon again. Oops. That's my fault for oversteering. I don't know why these don't gimbal that much. Stop spinning. Like, seriously. Why are you going sideways? Holy shit! Like, that's not aerodynamics, that's just bad physics. Like SAS fucking up or something, I don't know. You're just spinning out of no fucking reason whatsoever. Just cause. As if like the center of thrust was off center. Holy shit. There's something's weird with the aerodynamics. Or something, I don't know. Also, I didn't put landing legs on this, I just realized. Not that I need them on the Elu, but still. Also, these were on, even though they weren't up, which is weird, to say the least. Also, a lot of my fuel went into doing weird acrobatics in the sky. So, yeah. Not that we don't make it to orbit, but... the game paused and game unpaused things are still broken. They still show up multiple times. Create maneuver plan. Why is my... Why is that not up by default? Makes no sense. Okay. That's what. How much delta V is that? 598. We still have 513. Good, we actually make it to orbit with just these engines, basically. You hold maneuver. Basically leaving the atmosphere anyway. Just... Okay, we have a apoapsis of 100, so... Start burn in a minute. Burn in 20 seconds. Oops. The game pause thing is still shit. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're not actually counting down seconds. You're are we at like seconds per frame? Or what is this? And that's an orbit, that's fine. Just kill that. Now, just to see if frickin' they fixed some of the like patched conics. If I burn out like this, I'm hitting the moon, that's why. Yes, we now have a trajectory inside the moon sphere of influence showing. See? That's exactly what I wanted to see. Now, Elu though. If we want to go to Elu, we'd have to, well, first of all, set that as a target. We'd have to go out prograde to Kerbin's orbit. So we go here. Move. Can I? Yeah. That's exactly what I thought would happen. So if we're out here, Elu's over here, but that's not a problem. That's actually fine. We have to like go around once to get to the descending node and like adjust orbit and then adjust our orbit one more time to get an encounter out here. We should be fine. It really should be fine. I'm not doing a Hohmann transfer is what I'm doing. I'm saying that's not really something I feel like doing to Elu, seeing as Elu is like all the way out there and hitting that at that distance is like, it's incredibly stupid on KSP1 because the physics of the calculations of the maneuver nodes are off by way too much. The floating point error is not a fucking nightmare, basically. So, this is a 3-minute burn, basically. We can hold maneuver, and then we can time accelerate to the maneuver. We get like 1 delta V out of... Wow. We basically don't even need to frickin' keep these engines anymore. There's like nothing in these. So what I'm gonna do is boingy. And then we activate the engines down here. Those aren't activated yet, as you can see if I open this. Yep. So, boom. Those are on. It now says 552 delta V, which I'm going to assume is a lie. Because we require 2000 delta V for this burn. I have absolutely no idea if that's actually how much we have. But we burn in 9 minutes. One more thing. Graphics of the terrain and everything seem to still get grainy at some point. But I haven't seen the glitchiness of the clouds on the launch, but that's because mostly we launched in the dark, I think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. These look cool. That's like one of the really greatest graphical features of the new KSP 2 compared to the old KSP. These engine plumes. Because even with like realism mods like friggin' I think the mod was called Real Plumes. Even Real Plumes didn't look this good. And Real Plumes actually looked amazing. It seems like this is actually pretty much accurate with the amount of fuel. Which means this had like no fuel to begin with. But hey, you don't... we're learning. How far do we actually get with this, is the question. Not even to the moon. That's pathetic. Okay, if we want to use hydrogen engines for landers to go somewhere, we need more fuel. Good to know. Those tanks were a bit small. Yeah. But one nice thing that they did fix. Gonna decouple here. If I go in and out of map view, the frickin' stuff here, the maneuver nodes don't fuck each other anymore, so yeah, you can actually use maneuver nodes now, is basically what I'm saying. This thing has 3000 delta V? Where? How, in the name of everything Kerbal, do Terrier engines with this amount of fuel have more delta V than the same like model of fuel tank in hydrogen with a nerve? Huh? Did they nerf the nerve? Compared to KSP 1? Does it suck more fuel now? I mean, it also doesn't use liquid fuel anymore because there's multiple fuel types now, but honestly, that's a little bit ridiculous. Also, just gonna see. This, and this up here has 1,900. Like, this legit has, like, about double the amount of delta V as the upper stage. Why? Also, why does Kerbal become a black hole at a distance? You can already go pretty far out with the zoom, by the way. I wonder where the other stars will be that we can visit at some point. But Interstellar is probably, like, gonna be far in the future. Until then, we have a lot of other things to do. X. Okay, time warp is shit still to get out of. Don't go that far into time warp is what I'm saying, but hey. We overburned by like a bajillion kilometers. That's fine though. I'd really like to see where my fucking... Why do I not see my... Okay, there, now I see it. Only if I... Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Descending node. Actually, it doesn't matter if we put it on the ascending node and just descend there. That's not the ascending node. Are you dumb or something? Like, if we put this orbit into the real descending or ascending nodes should be like around here-ish. I don't know what you were looking at. But if I turn here, I should have... Yeah, there. And there our ascending node becomes like a decently towards zero kind of thing. Because game dumb. That's almost 1,000. And then we like... yeah. I don't think we're gonna go anywhere with this. We definitely don't have enough fuel. Unfortunately. So... I guess that's that. But I gotta say, it looks nice. I wanted to use the old KSP menu there. With the back to Space Center thing up there. Actually revert... I can't revert that launch anymore. Uh-huh. Is that because I have a maneuver up? No, you just can't. Amazing. Why exactly was my ship unable to revert there? What did I do to not be able to revert? Because revert is on. I don't get it. But I guess we are going to try... can I? Question. Can I recover that thing? Load the first elu temp. Not from this save. Doesn't seem like it. And try launching that again. My dream would be... this is the ship. My dream would be for something like this to run at more than frames, seconds per frame. Like at least, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 frames per second. Now, this is big. It's also strutted to hell. It's wobbly as hell before. We'll see how wobbly it is now. Launch. It's standing. That's good. Go. I mean, right now I can still move the camera. That's good. I mean, this is much more usable already. I can actually move the camera without it going like directly under or above the ship with like a single movement. Never mind. Sorry. We're blind now. Game's also hanging. Like literally not moving at all. Also probably, yeah, it's completely hanging. Okay. Oh, I right-clicked. That's why. Fucking parts manager. Get out of the way. I mean, this is a little bit less stupid. Works better. Wobbles. Apparently. That's probably also because those are vector engines down there, and those tend to not... Why are you going under the ship? Stop going that far. There we go. I mean, I gotta say the joints are a little bit better than they were before, but not a lot. It's still very much a floppy noodle. What I do like, though, is that the, and that's purely me as a chemist speaking, the fuel on the right side next to the engines and the menu over here says CH4, which is the chemical formula for methane. I like that. Now, I don't know what they use as oxidizer, but if that is liquid oxygen, like cryogenic oxygen, then maybe also change the OX to O2. Just a suggestion. Like, this almost runs at the pace that I ran it by fast forwarding it, by the way. Like, this runs incredibly well compared to before. Also, my frickin' controls for time warp broke again. It doesn't go any faster. What's that? UT. Universal time. Oh. Of course. Can also put it to mission time, which is irrelevant. But yeah, this is better. This is definitely better. Not playable by any means, really, for a Let's Play. But a lot more playable than it was before. Like, I could use this for, like, post-edited stuff. This is very much not seconds per frame anymore. Because this is pretty much 3, 4, 5 frames per second. 2, 3, maybe. That's actually a huge improvement. Okay, so that's obviously all we're gonna do with this. I'm just gonna go ahead, go back to the KSC. Which you can totally do while stuff is in flight, because if we pause now and look around, we're definitely gonna see the rocket somewhere, right? Yep, up there. Oh, no, that's the sun. The last time we did this, we saw the rocket. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, nothing is lagging. So the rocket seems to be gone. Which is also fine. But yeah, definitely improved. Maybe we're gonna try building something a little bit bigger. Maybe we're gonna try building a space station. That would be a nice thing to start on. Just like the International Space Station, just in Kerbal form. A KSS, so to say. Not that I would be the first one to ever do that in a Kerbal Space Program. Probably not even the first one in KSP2. But definitely something I can see myself doing. Not necessarily by using the shuttle that we built, so not like the real space station. But we're just gonna shoot up like parts and dock them together. Maybe we start that next time. I think that's a pretty nice thing to do. Until then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWDadmin. Bye.